stone, we stone, we streaming, we streaming, we stone, we stone, we streaming, we streaming. Came to this motherfucker, like yeah, yeah. All my niggas in the chat and we also high. It's fun. Stone, 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 stream, stream, stone, stone, stream, stone, 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 stream, stone, stone. All my niggas in the chat they looking like high. It's fun. All my niggas gon' get that shit and roll. We stone, we stone, we streaming and streaming. We stone and streaming. Yeah, getting to the money, gotta get into the bag like yeah, yeah. Roll up, plenty motherfuckers breathing like yeah. All my niggas in the chat, they hot as fuck. Yeah, getting to the bag, getting to the bag like yeah. All my niggas we stone to streaming. All my niggas we getting to the cheese and all my niggas we ain't gon' stop going to stop breathing. We stone and streaming. We stone and streaming. We stone and streaming.
What it motherfucking doobie? It's your boy Reggie Zane Player.
It's Chosen. What it do? What it do? What it do?
Oh man. You already know, man. Busy ass weekend, man. Busy ass week. Man.
Word.
Hell yeah. What's going on with you, homie?
Up? Oh man, same old, same shit. Same shit. What's up, Enu? What's up, bud? Piff. Django, D-Mike. Hey, we're gonna do a giveaway next week or when we move because we got some announcements and shit like that to make. But we'll do the giveaway next week. Man, don't you know I couldn't get my seeds away right, cuz couldn't even give them away. That nigga Mr. Nice One say, man, I don't want that shit, man. Give it to somebody else. So we're gonna do another giveaway. Yeah, I know, right? We're gonna do another. Hey, that's the crazy thing, nigga. It was 7 packs of your choice. He didn't even want to pick at all. That nigga was just like, I don't want none of that shit.
Because he only like rigs or something.
Man, it could have been whatever. You could have picked 4 packs of rigs and 3 pins.
No, I'm saying, do you think that Mr. Nice One wanted? Maybe Mr. Nice One only thought you had films but wanted rigs.
Oh man, I can't begin to figure out why what is what. I just figure, hey man, a nigga just don't want the shit.
Well, respect to him, man. Respect to them.
Yeah, nigga ain't mad. I thought it was quite funny myself because I had been like, yo, send me the address, and he was just like, you know how like when you like a nigga but you don't want to tell him something, it's like he just broke down and was like, man, just give it to somebody else. I said, damn. No, Sci-Fi had already said if he win again, man, he gonna donate that shit. Of course, because he's got everything that I've ever made, so of course he gonna donate it. Oh, for sure. We're gonna do
what you gonna do? That's what I was about to say.
Next week. We'll do another one next week. I want to give everybody a chance to for those that want to join. I want to give them a good week, to catch up. Let them rewatch this video because I know it's on. We on at a different time and shit. You know what I mean? So
my only thing is this, right? This because I just sit here and think about it. Y'all gotta excuse me. I'm high, so I'm a little slow. Nigga, then why enter the giveaway? That's what I just didn't get.
Maybe it was like, I thought I wanted that shit.
Like, if I was a person, like, I ain't mad at him or them at all, but if I was a person who was entering, I'd be salty as hell. Like, shit, man, that shit could have landed on me. You know what I'm saying? Or shit, because you was even here, you done fucked up the order.
Possibly. Again, I wasn't mad. I thought the shit was fucking hilarious myself. But I do see what you're saying. Like, why would you even join? I don't know. I don't know. I just thought it was funny because I was like, hey man, let me get your address. Hey man, let me get your address. Hey man, let me get your address. Hey man, you know what? I don't even want the shit. Oh wow. I said, okay. You could have personally messaged me that.
Hey, look, man, it's first world problems. There's starving people all across the world who wanted those seeds.
Starving.
No, it's fucking with you, man.
I tell you what though, now that we late, that nigga Kong in the building. He been missing the last couple of shows because they've been earlier, so that's kind of cool. Seeing some of the day ones and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he literally was tired and sick.
Literally fucking was, man. Definitely feeling a little bit better. Definitely feeling somewhat better. Now, let me ask you a quick question. And I asked this question to the chat too. If you had 100 milligram gummy or you had 100 milligram soda, which one would you use first?
Yes. Yes.
Hold on, y'all. He's talking to the Life Alert people. They're asking, do you want extra batteries? Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know he's just trying to diss. Hey, look. Yeah, I know he's just trying to diss me because I'm down at 50.
No. It's because when I asked you that question, that was not a yes or no question. You just said yes.
Yeah, so what they tell you, nigga? Yes, both of them, all at one time. Ain't no taking them first.
So you're doing 200 milligrams at once.
I'm taking a bite out the gummy, and then I'm gonna start sipping my soda like it's lean, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do. That's why I said yes. You talking to a nigga that just, man, you know how I get down when I'm at work. You already know how I get down.
Shout out to the fan, Piff. What up, D-Line?
I'm having chicken too, but it's just not gonna be at the wing spot. The wing spot is my we titanium, not buddy. We good. I could beat you in the foot race now. Fuck all of that. We got motherfucking $90,000 worth of hardware in this bitch.
The nigga said my hips never had actuators before.
Nah, nigga. I said my hips ain't never been Wi-Fi controlled. But they are now.
Left down left, right down right. Bitch got a D-pad on it.
That's not Wi-Fi. I don't know what you doing. That's what you are.
You got a D-pad on your hip. I'm sorry, man. That went left. But yeah, man, shit, what you smoking on over there, man?
Blue Magic. You'll be older one day too. I don't know if y'all know this or not. I'm about 10 years older than him, Chad, right? So he's a pretty young fella, right? So that's why all these pot shots that he be taking, you know what I'm saying? That nigga I don't even think he 40 yet. So I mean, you know, he be talking mad shit. He gonna, well, I can't wait. And you just not having your first kid too? Man, you talking mad shit too, boy. Mad shit.
Yeah, man. Speaking of which, man, we had some of y'all probably be looking at these pictures like, man, what the fuck are you posting? But we had the damn baby shower this weekend. Previously, we had the announcement. It was pretty cool. Appreciate all the people, man. I ain't really put no pictures up, man, because did have some distinguished guests in the building. One of the Obamas was in that bitch. Jeff. Not well known, but an Obama nonetheless.
You say Jeff Obama was in the building, huh?
Yeah, Jeff Obama, man.
That boy Scooney Pen, Jeff Obama.
Yeah, man, but it was cool, man. It was a nice little shindig, man. It's pretty nice. Food was good. People acted right for the most part, but yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool, man. It was cool.
Cloud storage on both, nigga. I told you 90K, nigga. 90,000. USB my ass, boy. None of that. Cloud storage. I paid for it. In full transparency, obviously, I did not pay the whole 90,000. My insurance paid 89.6% of it. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Nah,
let me ask you this, man. This is a real question.
96.2% of it. What up?
How would how do you think your recovery process would have been if you did not smoke weed? Meaning, did weed help you just cope with the surgery or pain at all, or like what was your experience medically?
It was weird with the first hip, which was my left one. I ain't even taking no pain medication with that shit. But that hit was like so fucked up before I had got it done. It was so fucked up before I had got it done that she didn't think it was gonna be an improvement. So like with that left hip, I didn't do nothing but I did smoke weed and eat edibles pretty much because one of my things is if I can't one way to escape the pain is going to sleep. So weed and edibles always help me do that. I just go to sleep. I get to hurting too bad, right? So that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing with me and weed. But this second hip, that motherfucker, yeah, that shit was different. This one that just got done, that shit was different than the motherfucker. Yeah, I took pain medication for sure that first week. Because that shit was different. The weed did help though, but that shit was hella different. And I went home the same day. I had the surgery at 8:30, and I got motherfucking discharged at 1. You know what I'm saying? So like, matter of fact, nigga, I didn't even get the second surgery. I didn't even get a room. They they uh they actually ended up just putting me in recovery, like right where they had took me from. Nah, we not on that gay shit. I only know chaps to be gay, and while that's some people's preference, that's not mine. Not at all. Yeah, but by the way, shout out to you. What's up, bud, and your project. I heard you guys got like a project or some shit y'all working on too. But that's the gist of it. About how the weed helped me. Plus 10 and plus 10, nigga. Plus 10, then on outside of the 10, you got to have in parentheses 1. I'm over the cap, man. I paid for it. I'm telling you. Over the cap. We out the gym.
Yeah, man, I'd like to move on because of how my mind works. I mean, to say some crazy ass shit, man. Now,
hey, man, look.
Let's move into topic number 1. The DEA signs off on marijuana rescheduling.
See, now I thought this was topic 1, and I fucked up. Now I gotta.
It's alright, man.
Screen, boom. The DEA did what now? What you say? What happened?
If you look in the chat, I did post it in our chat on StreamYard.
Yeah, I see.
But I just thought it would be a good one, real quick, man. Toss it in there. Sorry, y'all. This is live televisiones.
Nah, I see it, but you didn't say when you. It's not like you put it in there and said play first. But I got you. I got you, player. I got you. We ain't nothing but a couple clicks away. We enjoying a smooth, sultry sounds of that Kendrick Lamar diss instrumental. But hold on. Damn. Okay, let's make that shit happen, Kevin. Go ahead. Go ahead, boss.
Pretty much, man. The DEA signs off on marijuana rescheduling. Report says, but the process has not Wait, been done. What the fuck is the hold up? Is this a win? Uh, how are you looking at this? And once again, we already know, just from a grander scale perspective, are we one step closer to
No, I would have.
achieving, cannabis freedom, or are we one step closer to, moving towards cannabis lockdown?
In my opinion, we one step closer to we moving one step closer to them. To me, uh, getting that shit controlled by motherfuckers like Philip Morris and the pharmaceutical companies. To me, because if I'm not mistaken, Schedule 3 is what? That's like the same thing as well, like like codeine and shit. I can't. I would have to look into it because here's the thing. Like, why the fuck reschedule it at all, right? Because some of that shit that gets rescheduled, you still can't go and buy it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. You still can't go and buy it. You know what I'm saying? So like for example, Sudafed might be Schedule 3, maybe. I don't know. I would have to go look and see what fucking schedules are. Just don't schedule it, my nigga. Just don't schedule the shit. Right? If you really want to make the shit happen, don't even schedule it. That way it can be sold in motherfucking liquor stores and shit like that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. What's up, bud? That's how I feel about this shit. It's that's really how I feel. Like all this rescheduling shit. That's not for us, bro. That's just so they can actually have like, yeah, I know they got a weed pill, all that other bullshit, but that's just so to me, this just the way I feel. That shit is just so the pharmaceutical companies can get their hands on the shit, do whatever. To me, as I was already saying, you know what I'm saying before. What's up, bud? Put that shit in there. So that's how I look at the shit.
Well, you are right, my friend. It does look like they would like to make it right around Schedule 3. I believe it says Schedule 3 is a legal drug. A legal drug that is known to have accepted medical value, however, can only be acquired via prescription.
What's up,
So what
Manuel?
that meant in the grand scheme of things,
That's
that's what
how,
that means.
Mayor. We gonna reschedule it so the pharmaceutical companies can get their hands on it, and that way we can win. And hey, guys, you guys can win too, cause now your medical insurance will pay for it now, right? But it's got to be this specific kind that you can only get from us that your fucking medical insurance can pay for. That's what I feel like is really gonna happen. And guess what?
If you have great insurance, you get great cannabis.
And then my thing is this: the- just because some shit is like that, Schedule 3, how much of that Schedule 3 shit can I actually have in my home? Right? How many? I would have to look, but I'm sure it's some Schedule 3 shit. What's up, Gunja boy? I'm sure it's some Schedule 3 shit, right? That you can't just have an excess of in your house or some shit like that. So, like, again, if they really wanted to do us a favor, they would just deschedule the shit all the time, for real. But you know what it's about, man. It's just about what it's always about, man. Money.
Fifth
So
says, "No, we don't want that shit. Leave it alone. We will make it happen."
it it kind of remind me of how we only had medical, right? And everybody wanted rec. And it was like, oh man, when rec get here, rec is gonna be the shit. We love rec. Man, I can't wait to get rec. And then we got that shit, and motherfuckers that could see the shit happening was like, yo, you don't want rec. And we didn't understand why until we actually got rec. Then it's like, oh shit, this is why we didn't want rec. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just think that with the shit being medical, as a medical patient, I feel like I don't think they're gonna make it. They gonna stop it to where the shit can't be recreationally used. But I do think that they want to put some shit in place to most definitely be able to manipulate it. You know what I mean?
If you ask me, and I do know what you mean, and I do agree, and I feel like one of those manipulation things or things that you're talking about is I don't feel like they got a problem with us going to the dispensary and buying it because they're gonna get their cut. I think they do, however, have a problem with us like growing it, right? I think they don't want us growing that shit. Like it's a reason why motherfuckers just don't grow tobacco, nigga, and start just fucking having their own cigarettes and sell them to their friends and shit, right? Like, well, it's a couple reasons. Number one, because cigarettes are way more than tobacco. That's number one. So that's probably the biggest reason. But
I mean, you could technically grow your own tobacco if you
man,
wanted to. And even you know sell cigarettes, cigars, and shit like that. Papers. Now, yeah, the shit's probably gonna be illegal, just like weed. You know what I mean? But I've seen some people try to grow tobacco before.
I was following a dude on I forgot his name, man, on the interwebs because I try to follow as many people as I can. But he was growing tobacco. He had a tobacco plant, a little bit of tobacco plant, like a 2x4, but it wasn't enough for like no real squares. He was using this shit like he was actually growing this shit as like a blunt. Like he would roll his blunts with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what he was using it for, which was genius. Actually, it was like having an actual backwood, but not, but like nigga fresh, and you did it. You know what I'm saying? So it was genius. You know what I mean? But he wasn't growing that shit like enough to like. Yeah, I smoke a pack a day, and I grow enough to smoke a pack a day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think when I was smoking, that was probably the most I had got up to was like a pack a day. Which is crazy when I think about that shit now. Like, damn, nigga.
A pack of what? Cigarettes in a
Yep,
day?
yeah. I think that's what I was
Yeah.
smoking. That's what I was smoking at my height.
Are you saying that? Never mind. Never mind. I think I got it.
Nah, I'm saying I don't smoke no more. But at the time when I was smoking the most, I had made it up to probably like smoking like a pack a day, somewhere around there. Or might not be a complete pack. I might start the next day with like fucking 4 cigarettes. But what is that? That's really like a pack, right? No, I ain't smoked. I haven't smoked no tobacco anything since like July of last year.
Nice, man. Y'all in the chat, make sure y'all clap it up for Cho Up. That's a huge accomplishment. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Shit, man. I know we got another topic coming up, man.
We
What
do.
we got?
You actually you actually gave me this. Hold on. I'm gonna stop the music. Hopefully everybody can hear the audio. Cause this was you if you want to cue this up, Greenport.
Yeah.
This was the clip that you actually sent me, and I gotta go and stop the music so that we can actually hear the clip. You know what I'm saying? Because all this music shit is cool, but let's see. Can y'all hear it? Y'all got audio? Could you hear that when I did it? Hold on, let's.
Yeah, I could hear it, but it was kind of low, which is to be expected.
I had to move us out the way of the words. You want to set up the clip of what we're listening to, or just like let it's self-explanatory in your opinion? Yes, no, maybe so. All right, well, here we go.
Hey, I was saying,
Put them at the border in Sunland Park, where I don't have a single border patrol agent, not one, and people pour over. And so I'm cranky with the secretary. He knew that was coming, did not say a word to me. Politico wants to write an article. Every single major press group in the state is asking me repeatedly, basically accusing me of being helpless. And Huffington, I mean, they're all going to write about it. They're saying that they're worried about fentanyl, so they're taking all of our cannabis. And they tried to, and they're detaining people. Never have done that. We just use discretion, look the other way. But the press also knows, that the Border Patrol is taking a hard stance. And the only way for it is either we have to adjust it, or I have to send you a letter saying you're persecuting the state. You are not using your discretion. You're not working with me on immigration, and I don't want to send that letter, but I'm boxed in hard. And here's what also the secretary said to me.
Hard. She's boxed in hard.
Make a lot of money. Well, first of all, it's patience. So I was really offended by that. Shame on them. And then secondly, we're the only state that lets baby producers in. If you're working on a laptop computer, please turn it off and stay with it this time. Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was really inappropriate. Just whatever you all want to do about that, but it was really inappropriate. Yeah, if you can. I mean, I've held off the press, and so that's I'll send it to you. I got a nasty, the governor's feckless, and it's going to let Biden all over her. I can't have that.
Can't have that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Now,
all right.
Not sure if y'all could hear that, but essentially that was the governor of New Mexico on hidden camera complaining that the Border Patrol is seizing the weed packs that they moving around the state, but it's not doing anything about the I guess what they're using in the news is migrants at the border. So she's pretty much saying she's cranky and she fed up with these motherfuckers interdicting and confiscating people's medicine. And it appears that she was even admitting that it was coming from across the border, maybe from other states or going to other states. Did you catch all of that saying?
Yeah. And shame on me for not. And I listened to the shit a couple different times, right? So it's not like I didn't listen to it, but it was just key things that I was like focusing in on, like certain things, like it's actually what that alarm was for. It's actually shit that they know of that's coming through the border, right? So regardless to what the fuck this story was, it's actually shit that they know that's coming through the border, because she say, nigga, they just look the other way, right? So if they looking the other way on that shit, it made me think about the whole human trafficking shit. Like, they looking the other way on shit, just in general, because she's just aware of shit that they looking the other way on. So that's all I kept thinking when I heard that shit, unfortunately. Far as the fentanyl and the weed go, I was trying to follow that, like was she saying that they actually smuggling in fentanyl, or they need to be tripping off the fentanyl they smuggling in, but they fucking with me and my weed? That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she was saying. Like, man, we're just trying to move, weed from, let's just say, hey, I'm moving it from this grow to this point of sale, and there's a fucking border patrol shit set up. Well, these are federal motherfucking entities, so weed ain't legal federally. So they snatching it, whether they're reporting it all or not reporting it all. I'm sure they probably reporting it. They taking it all. So she done probably got hit with a couple different busts, and product ain't making it to certain places. And once again, this is medicine. So she like, you motherfuckers out here stealing the medicine. Y'all need to be worried about the fentanyl crossing the border. and the people with, you know, without the right status. You know what I'm saying? Crossing the borders. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all over here fucking with my legal, lawful weed businesses? Because this is legal and lawful in the state of, New Mexico.
Damn, you got all of that from there, huh?
I did, man. I mean, if you run it back, I don't know if you have a way to turn the volume up,
That's
and I'm
just
pretty sure that's yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a hidden recording. We probably lucky we even got that.
mm-hmm.
But if you guys run it back, turn it up. If you got headphones on, whatever the case may be, or even go check out the original video,
I
you'll
post the
be able to
link.
tell.
Actually, I can tell you what I can do right now. I post a link in the chat. Keep talking, keep talking. Now I get the link and post it in the chat, and they can actually, if they desire or should so choose, they can go back.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I'm a little cranky with the department. What?
Yeah,
Lady, you better shut up while you're still breathing.
it's
Trying to
only
get the
a
DHS like that.
it's only a 2 minute and 17 second video. Hopefully that hyperlink is blue when I'm in this fucking studio app thing. I can't tell if the hyperlink works or not. But there you go.
Yeah, man. I be thinking shit like that is interesting, man, because conversations that be happening at these higher levels. You know what I mean?
It's
In
blue.
regards to shit that's gonna, you know, affect people at lower levels. Like that shit should be more public. You know what I'm saying? If this is something that, even if you're, just imagine if you wanted a patient, I'm sure you would want this to be exposed in some type of way.
Yeah.
This is what's happening to our medicine. So when these packs come in these postal service boxes, I don't want to hear anything.
That would be true.
Matter of fact, what if it was a drug war between? What if the federal government felt like all these states growing weed is now fucking up their money? Because hey, man, that's how we get the money, by shipping packs.
You think so?
Well, I think that the U.S. Postal Service is always fucking failing, and I think that, like you say all the time, hey man, now that a motherfucker like Oklahoma got weed, we don't need necessary. Oklahoma don't need California, because Oklahoma got Oklahoma. They can choose to go to California if they want.
Boy, you always with the shit. If you play the sport, you'll be the enforcer, Piff. If you play the sport. But he got that one nigga on the team that's just there to just enforce everybody. You ain't finna come here doing that bullshit. Who is Jane Elliott? And I'm down to have anybody on the show. I don't know who Jane Elliott is. You gotta let me know who that is. Yeah, I don't like that. Depend on what, but hey, I don't like that neither. I like. See, here's the thing, Piff. I done been on both sides of that coin, right? I don't want to sweep no shit while nobody there, but at the same time, if we supposed to be leaving, you know what I'm saying? If we supposed to be like if the place about to close, and I'm trying to go the fuck home. I actually don't care. Well, I know that sounds horrible, but it's the truth. But hey, you know, sometimes people out in there, hey, people like you, like man, cut that bullshit out, man. I'm trying to eat. Hey, sorry, sir. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. The world needs Cali. So,
But yeah, man, I
D
think a lot
line,
of the
no problem. Interesting fun fact. I don't think I had a 420 deal last year. I need to change that price. I'm just haven't been. I'm lazy. I'm getting ready to do it after the show though. I swear. I'm so fucking lazy though. I wasn't giving away nothing though.
Yeah, I know today is the last day over here.
Blue eye test. The brown eye blue eye test. Okay. Yeah, matter of fact, far as breeding and shit go, what's up, bud? Send me a long ass goddamn report. Bro, I wonder if I could actually pull that shit up. That shit was, man, that motherfucker was a report. I felt like I was back in school. Oh nope, I can only get it. I can only get it on my phone. Certain shit, but yeah, it was very informative. It really was on how to get the proper leaves you wanted, and all kind of shit. Shit was crazy. Oh man, and just for a couple people, I ain't set up to internationally ship. I know I had a couple orders I had to turn down because of that. I'm sorry, but I ain't I ain't set. Hey man, well I'm glad you're not jobless this year, and I'm not saying that just because you bought something from me. I'm just glad you're not jobless because it sucked when you.
Mr. Nice One, what up?
What's up, Mr. Nice One? Was just talking about your ass earlier. Yeah, I ain't gonna say I'm jobless. That hell yeah, Spark Vader. I don't know. No, Spark Vader ain't back. Spark Vader ain't back. I don't think. It's his son, I think. Spark Junior.
Julian Vader. Like, nigga, what? Yeah, kind of wanted to get away from the Spark name.
I still think, guys, we should have had shirts. I think we missed it. I might still do it, even without his consent. Have a shirt, Spark Vader shirt. Spark Vader. It is I, my son. Mando. Yeah. He said that part. Cut that shit out. I'm eating there, goddammit. Julian Bader. Oh, you know what? We actually was gonna talk about that shit that I put up after looking like this joint though. Are you hitting a pen or are you unstoned and streaming? I don't know. Which is it?
No,
Bro.
I've been to answer your question before you move on to your next. Hey, let me ask you a question real quick. Hey, slow down. Yeah, man. Yes, most definitely was on the pen tech a little while ago. Like I said, man, I got this edible, man. I think I'm probably gonna drink the soda, and we'll just have to hope that we get to. Oh, it's got instructions on the side. That's pretty nice.
Follow them. Guys, I got some news because while he's sitting here reading his instructions, we're moving the show. I don't think it's gonna be on Tuesdays anymore. Cause of scheduling, right? So it gotta move. It gotta move. And I left all of that shit up to Reich. And he has decided, because it didn't matter to me. He the one his life is changing and all that other good bullshit. So, but it's gonna be really tight for y'all though, because like today he decided on a Sunday, which is really tight. Because if y'all like me, it's a lot of cannabis shit on. Yeah, I know, right? That's what made Tuesday tight because it ain't shit else going on Tuesday, so it's kind of dope. But what's also tight though is it's a lot of cannabis shows on Sunday, so like it'll be kind of tight because y'all get to watch everything, right? It's gonna be what did we say? What was it gonna be? Was it what time was it, bro? Was it 3 o'clock
Why
your time?
why
Sunday?
lock any why lock anything down right now? Why do that? But yeah, I think we said 2 o'clock your time.
2 o'clock my time. Okay. 2 o'clock my time though. So look, it's gonna be 2 o'clock our time, and I think the green table might come on at like 6 o'clock my time, maybe or some shit like that. And I think creative he go on Sunday too. So like if y'all tuned in with everybody, right? Y'all should get a consistent long stream where it'll be like kind of like how I always wanted, even though I also always wanted to control it too. But still, y'all to get one nice long concurrent stream of cannabis shit because y'all should from what I know anyway, we gonna start early Sunday, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock in the afternoon. My time is pretty early, right? Uh which is gonna suck for football season, but we here for it anyway. We might we talk about other shit just in the weed too, so it start 2 o'clock on Sunday and then I think creative if you following all of us, I think creative should be on Sundays at around maybe 4 o'clock my time, I think, and um, then it go, then I think the green table is on at like 6 or some shit like that. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, yeah, I already know, man. Hell yeah, I'm glad that nigga feeling better myself. It's hard carrying the show, man. I need a nigga to feel better, man. My back be hurting when I be carrying the show. Um, but no, Sunday still be cool though. But and it reminded me of the old days, like 9 years ago and shit, 10 years ago type shit, when all of the weed shows was on Sunday anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just one long ass line. You'll just hey, and you know what though? I'ma see, I ain't promising nothing, but like I don't know when creative go on, but I know he go on like around that time. If he go on after us, I'm gonna try to just do the art, even though we don't ever. He the one that got the real viewers, but the little viewers that we do get, I just have a link, not a link to it, but like once the eye shit in, it automatically push you over there. Like that'll be hard. That's the shit that I always wanted, right? Like as a viewer, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't like we make no money off of none of this shit. So I'm just trying to think about ways it's tight for y'all. You know what I mean? So it'd be tight if y'all ain't even gotta do shit. And as soon as y'all get through with this shit, it just go right to creative shit. Done family cookout shits. I don't be in all the shows. I be in a lot of the shows. I don't be in all of them. I mean, I like getting different points of views. Like to be honest, I don't know what type of time righteous on, but I'm the type of dude that I react to shit that people say, right? Because of people like you might not be in all the shows, right? Like I heard some shit Roster Jeff was talking about when he was talking about breeding when it came to films and regs, man. It was super interesting shit. You know what I mean? Super interesting. And what I'm gonna start doing, I swear to God, this is what I'm gonna start doing, because we got to get serious, right? Because we moving to a day where programming is optimal. And even if you watch that 420 show, like it's a gang show on Sunday. So like what I'm gonna start doing is when I want to react to something, it'll be time stamped already, so I can jump right into it. Cause I actually had some shit I wanted to. Yeah, I had already said that, Mister Nice One. We had laughed about that shit and everything. Well, I laughed about it. Nobody else was. But yeah, we gonna do the giveaway next week because we had a late start today. It ain't our usual crowd, and I wanted everybody to have a chance to like join that shit when we do it Sunday.
The nigga said, if not, I understand. I'll take him.
Oh
You're gonna
shit!
force me to have him on. All right, man. Just fucking send him here, man. Fuck. Shit.
Fuck, man. I ain't want to have to do it, but if I just gotta take them, I will.
Music was crazy. But
Flattery will get you everywhere, Mr. Nice One. But I just got to run. Oh yeah, I was talking about what you think about that shit, bro. Because well, hold on, let's do our last because you know me, this is very impromptu. We do got another topic that I now see that's some shit. That's some shit Kong would say. That's funny.
mhm.
This is something else you sent. U.S. Supreme Court takes up case of trucker fired over THC test caused was caused by CBD product. Look at that. I can't even read. Let me go back to what was yeah, okay, there we go. That's crazy. Well, how you feel about that?
To me, man, the craziest part about that shit, and this is just to me, is this shit is from 2015. Why the fuck does the court system move so fucking slow? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem I got.
Hey, that's true.
Why the fuck that shit took so long for this shit to get in front of the Supreme fucking Court?
Oh man, I just looking at this shit just make me feel old, bro. I'm on this site and as you can see, I'm sharing the screen, but it's like now selling base smokes, THCA flower, premium. It's like, man, this shit feels like that K2 shit all over again. You know what I mean?
Well,
I know it ain't.
not speaking for myself, but I know some people who love fucking K2, boy. Shit. Oh, junky ass motherfuckers. But me, nigga, I don't want to ever smoke that.
No.
No spice, no K2, no Mr.
Hey,
Nice Guy, no none of that.
as far as I know, spice is what you season your food with.
Well, I think that's what they used to call the K2 back in the fucking 90s, spice. That and premium adult entertainment.
That's interesting. This shit right here say that alcohol sales decline when weed got legalized, right? You think that may have anything to do with this rescheduling of shit?
No, I'm not sure.
Cause look, cause now you can't sell it the same. It's not direct competition. A dispensary is direct competition for the liquor store, not the pharmacy. So if you move, let's just say you move 75% of the weed to the fucking pharmacy. Well, that's a whole different crowd, right? Because you got to have prescription. So it's a little different. Now, I'm not saying that's what caused it. I'm not saying that's what caused it, but it's a lot of parties involved that got a lot to gain when this shit get rescheduled. Is all I am saying. The court system is fucking slow, right? Because that was a long time ago. Back to the original article.
Okay.
Here's the thing. Unfortunately for him, he got to prove that he actually didn't smoke any weed because it's hard. It's at that point, it's just like me. It's like you got to take my word that I didn't smoke no weed, right? You feel me?
Yeah. It's a wrap for her, man. I ain't trying to be funny or no shit.
You gotta really believe that. Oh man, he didn't smoke nothing but CBD. Because the first thing I'm gonna think is, yeah, right, nigga, you literally was smoking weed. Like, fuck out of here,
What's your name? What's your fucking name? Carl? Julian?
Carl.
Julian? That's
Carl.
your fucking name? Julian? Julian Bader, huh? You want us to believe that you wasn't
Carl.
smoking no weed.
Carl. 420 girl, I need you to commit to doing like a show like once a week, dog. I know you busy too though. That be the thing, y'all. People be wanting to do shit, but people be busy. I need to get her to commit. I almost used some very bad wordage with what I was getting ready to say. I need to get her to commit to doing the show though. We're not gonna try to, man, that was gonna be terrible. See, the crowd loves you. They love you. But we'll be on Sundays at 2 p.m. Central Time from now on. Central. So yeah, you gotta do the own conversion if you're on East Coast or or Southern or Mountain Time. Y'all gotta do the conversion yourself. We don't know how to do that. I think on the East Coast it's gonna be.
1 hour ahead.
I don't even know. I don't be traveling like that. I just a St. Louisan. I don't be doing nothing. I don't goes nowhere. So yeah, y'all gotta do the own conversion. But I think it's gonna work out good though. It'll remind me of the old days. Plus, you know, everybody's cool. What do you think about Keith?
Keep
Keith
it cooler.
Keefy D. Hey, I can tell you I've had one of those before, but they was in a soda, a jar. I said a soda. It is a soda, nigga. Was that root beer?
Bubba Kush root beer.
Root beer. He is. Oh man, I'm actually getting into I'm not getting into tissue culture. I got some shit I'm gonna start doing
Woo!
on it.
Quick 100 milligrams, guys. Quick 100.
No, I didn't. I can't even ever catch her. And I didn't even look for it. It's in my I'm gonna look for it after the show though. I promise you I will.
Man,
I've been seeing your posts lately, man. I don't know, Stella. Did you get that? No, I'm gonna look after the show. I promise. I'm gonna get them back to her. Cause I know I got them in this other top drawer over here. For sure. I
all
just wanna
right.
I just wanna make sure that them. They gotta be them, you know.
Yeah, man, I'm expecting some fine sleep tonight.
Oh Lord.
You hear me? Fine sleep.
Alright. Let's see. Since you doing this, I got one more thing I wonder can I find it if I'm gonna look for it. I should have because I didn't plan on where's it at? I did not.
Appreciate you, 420 girl.
Yeah, I seen that video. Your ass is so excited. I can't really comment because I don't fuck with autos because too many goddamn generations. So, but it definitely looked like one to me. I don't know how that would work because autos only work in one time frame. So I wonder how like when would the spray have to be quicker? All right, look, autos. Make them smaller and smaller. We shall see. No, yeah, that's just a question. You know how I'm always thinking about shit. I ain't never did it. That's a question. I'm finna play y'all this cut of the dude grows right. This clip. Real good show. This show was particularly good, actually. But he was talking about F1s because the shit is crazy. Because everybody, we all everybody be in the same fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So he was talking about F1s and shit, right? And it's funny because Rasta Jeff, which is Genetics, right? Way bigger than me, but bigger breeder. But it's just funny to hear him say some of the same shit that we say, right? But the thing that's even like funnier is everybody got all these rules on what you gotta do and you gotta do this and you gotta do that and you gotta cross it this many times. And it's just crazy how it's like all these weird ass rules, right? So like when I seen this, it was just it was interesting to me. His take on it, right? Real quick, let's see. We do that.
I didn't understand why.
Give the quick definition. F1.
Rasta Jeff, please.
Yeah.
So F1, when you make a new, most of the time when you make a new cross, this is kind of a loose version of an F1. When you make a brand new cross, if I took, we'll say Golden Goat and Daybreaker, and I bred them together the first time, those seeds that come out, those are F1, the first filial generation of that new cross. That's an F1. So that first time I make it, that's the F1. I understand why people think it's maybe questionable to sell that as a brand new cross. It's not going to be stable. That's the proper term, use of the term stable. We like to use stable very wrong in this industry, but stable, we're looking for uniform phenotypes, and you're not going to get that with F1s. You're going to find a lot of different phenotypes in those F1s, and some people don't like that, but my customers seem to enjoy it because I sell F1s and I get a lot of compliments. I get a lot of repeat customers. I get a lot of great photos, a lot of great feedback. So my people know they're getting F1s and they enjoy it and they're getting great results. So there's not a problem, in my opinion. If you disclose that's what you're doing, it's just fine.
Now, he said if you disclose what you're doing, does that mean just if you market F1? In your opinion? Like, I think, cause I'm pretty sure that's what he's talking about. Like, that just means, hey, you just gotta tell somebody what it is on the pack, which is weird as fuck to me. Like, it's the same thing, but that was just interesting, to me. Just that little tidbit was interesting. I ain't gonna blow up the show like that, you know what I mean? But just that tidbit was interesting to me, you know what I mean? And they went on in that same show. I ain't got the shit time stamp. I don't want to bother with like having to search through it right now. But they went on in that same show to talk about how most people how most people would rather, and I said this a long time ago, how most people don't don't even want regulars no more. They just want feminized seeds, and how it's easier to breed with feminized seeds as opposed to regs because you can actually flower out both things and see the tendencies to see if it's going to be, the Hermy tendencies. I was trying to say the right word, but that motherfucker was not going to come out right. I was going to beat up that word. So, yeah, you can flower out both sides of it to see what's going to harm me and what don't harm me. And then you can simply reverse that as opposed to what if you got a male, right? And the male dropping pollen and it look good, you know what I mean? And it's viable, the structure's great. The male's doing everything it's supposed to do, and guess what? Hey, somewhere in the progeny on that side of that male that was dropping that pollen, right? Or that pollen even. Maybe you had a problem with it, Hermian or something like that, but you might not have noticed because it's a male, maybe. I personally just like feel like it's easier to catch shit like that when you using when you doing films because you can clearly see it and you get to smoke both sides because hey, let's be honest, we've seen shit that look good and smell good but it don't smoke good, and then we seen shit that don't look good, but it smoke great. So that's another advantage you got when you or reversing plants because you're able to actually smoke it and see what it's about. It might not look like shit, but damn, this shit smoke great. So all I really got to do is cross it with this other shit that look good, but might not smoke so great. Man, look, let me tell you something, and this is some other real shit that I be saying. See, people don't be, man, I be saying some real shit. Like, look, yeah, hey, Righteous said that same shit, like small swing stand plants usually be gas and shit like that. I just feel like, man, look, a lot of people, a lot of mid tier and smaller breeders, dog, do not get a chance to grow out all of their shit, right? They just don't, right? And I'm gonna be honest with that shit. I've had shit that I have released, and we've all grown that shit out together. I've grown that shit out while I released it. Oh man, I popped it, and I'm in veg, and ain't nothing go wrong. Or I popped it, and I'm in the first week of flower. Oh man, ain't nothing go wrong. Shit, cool, right? I've done that a couple times. That's not a common practice of mine, but I've definitely done it a couple times, right? But I've also not released shit until I grew it out and flowered it and all this other shit too, right? So what I'm saying is it's gonna be points in time where both things happen. Like it's very few people that make sure 100% of the time I do this. Now you obviously you want to have the best practices that you can. So that's not an ideal situation. So in most cases you won't do that. You know what I'm saying? In most cases, but as a breeder, that shit starts to irritate you after a while because you really be want to grow all your shit out, and most times, but it do got two parents. It's two different plants. Hell man though, right? It's two different plants. And that plant that's a female, it had a daddy and a mama, and that other plant that's a female had a daddy and a mama. We just like reversing them, so it's the same thing. It's like if you had a baby and then your sister had a baby. Well, it's gonna be a baby because one came from a boy and one came from a girl, but it's still a baby. I said I'm gonna try to test this thing, and people never send pics. So I just, hey, and that's the next thing, man. It's really rough. Two things with this, right? This separate issue right here, and I ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even fake it. Two things happen. You get people that don't grow your shit. It's very rare. I put it to you like this: it's very rare that that person that's a great grower gets your shit and actually grow that shit, and then actually take pictures of that shit, and then actually send them pictures to you. It's a lot of things that gotta happen with that shit, right? So sometimes people that grow your shit don't be the best growers, but hey, maybe they're uh fucking great picture takers. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it just depends, right? So it's a lot of variables when you got motherfuckers growing your shit. X and Y and what? Are you talking about any original parents? And if so, and if so, if you're talking about the X and Y in the original parents, but again, like I'm saying, it's a female and a female. But this female got a mama and a daddy. So it's a mama and a daddy over here and a mama and a daddy over here. So even if it is two right here, still in the recessive genes, we still got that X and Y in the further cross back. Still. One generation back, it's an X and a Y chromosome. So it's not like we just constantly, oh man, this was a family that came from a family that came from a family that came from a family. Like, no. Oh, you almost made me choke. Good testers do be in the chest. But again, if you're a person like me, Django, bro, I made like 19 crosses last year. So the average person is not finna grow 19 things in a row or 19 things at one time, right? So it's definitely good testers in the chat. And I've gotten some good pictures from some of y'all in the chat, actually. But it just depends on how much you make, you know what I'm saying, and how many you making. Uh I give you an example. Like if you're a person like Cloudy Days and you fucking with, like you got your one string that you really trying to refine. You know, you got your couple, the snowplow or the wrench. I think it is. I don't really know which one it is. You know what I'm saying? So if you a person like him, hey man, you can use like 2 or 3 people. That's gonna really help you because y'all can get a good comparison. But shit, when you make so much shit, it's hard to
You talking about creative, right?
yeah, it's hard to when you make so much shit, it's hard to get one person to devote so much of their garden. Like Enu grow a lot of my shit, but man, it's still so much of my shit that ain't been grown. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That I gotta grow. Django, you grow a lot of my shit too, but it's still so much of my shit that I still gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? And y'all some good growers. You know what I'm saying? It's just the amount. You know what I'm saying? If I only had like 3 strains, then that'd be cool. But fuck, when you got like when you literally make a line at a time, what the fuck? You can only grow so much. And then I say this shit all the time. The people that I fuck with and I know we small. Like we intense, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker ain't got no big ass situation like that. Or they not growing outside like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a smaller situation, which means smaller plants. If you want more, they gotta be smaller. You know what I'm saying? So shit's difficult though. 420. That make us take our time.
Remy.
Nigga, didn't you say something about that earlier?
I damn sure did. I damn sure did, man. That shit funny.
It is, cause as far as feedback go, I feel like more so the feedback. If you just take your time and just grow, you can grow through the shit yourself. You just have to take your time, slow down. Don't be in a rush. I think I went on a rant about that. People that be in a rush so quick, they throw the shit out there, and then it's like, hey man, come on and buy this shit, and then you go and buy the shit, and it fucking take a minute for you to get the shit. The motherfucker ain't ran the shit, and it's all kind of shit, right? I talked about that shit earlier, so it just depends, man. And people human, man. Sometimes we all get anxious as fucking breeders. You know what I'm saying? We human, bro. We human, and that be my thing. I be having the issue with people that act like they fucking not human and everything is goddamn me perfect and you gotta do A, B, and like dog. As long as you can admit you human and this is what the fuck you doing, it is what it is, right? When you make 19 motherfucking crosses and you put all that shit out there at once, man, you didn't grow all 19 of them. You probably grew 60 or 70% of them shits. But at best, you know what I'm saying? But you ain't grow all 100 things before you put out the whole fucking line. 9 times out of 10. You should okay. I will donate if you do a 5K show and have everybody on that motherfucker like we are the world. You gotta unite. You gotta unite the grow community like Captain Planet, but not like
Hey, 420 girl, don't feel bad, man. You got 5,000 subs, man. Keep that shit up. You know, and think about it. You know, you ain't necessarily doing the shit to be popular, is you?
Nope, but she is popular.
You know what I'm saying? The most important thing is that you sharing the news they can use.
We just got to get your ass back to the YouTube side of things. I know Instagram easy and shit. Nah, I want to wait till we do it. I had just said this earlier, Mr. Nice One. I want to wait till Sunday. I want to give everybody a chance to watch this and watch this on a replay so we have a bigger crowd on Sunday, right? Because by us doing the show later than fucking 2.5 hours later than usual, the turnout's a little different. At least that's what I decided. But y'all come back next week, Sunday, 2 p.m. Central. It's gonna be a nice giveaway. It'll be 7 packs of whatever the fuck you see on the menu. So that'll be easy.
Taster's choice.
Yeah, man. You know how it go.
Oh man.
Grow Mo. Hey, I seen you. You know what? I think I just seen you. Shout out to you, by the way. I think I just seen you in Dude's Grow chat. Maybe. But I remember seeing that Grower Mo because it ain't too many of us that be out here in the chat that be from St. Louis and shit, or from Missouri, rather. So I really pay attention to the motherfuckers that be from Missouri. Because obviously I'm from St. Louis. St. Louis. Yeah, 420 girl, you gotta have a show commemorating your 5K. You gotta invite everybody because man, you know everybody gonna show the fuck up. Yeah, I knew it, bro. I was just talking about that episode about how they was talking about the F1s and shit. But yeah, 420 girl, you gotta do a show.
Now look here, man. Look here, man.
What?
Before we get on up out of here, man, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about Kendrick Lamar's diss track today, Euphoria.
We'll talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. Man, definitely was better than the Drake song, for sure. In my opinion, I thought that Drake shit was kind of trash. If I'm being honest with you, that's just my opinion. Felt like a lot of people was gassing Drake up, and Kendrick came out today, and a lot of the people who was gassing Drake up, they got a different look to him today. They got a different look to him today. You feel me? So
it was kind of bipolar. So that's your take on it?
Yeah, I thought it was interesting, man. Thought it was interesting just to see people in their reactions, man. It was very, very interesting.
How many people did you see react to it?
Man, a lot of different people. People online, people in person. Fucking DJ Academics. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stand and watch the whole who was that? No Jumper in them was trying to stand. Seeing AD. You know what I'm saying? Poetic Flacco. AK King, AK-47. A bunch of different bloggers that did some shit about it.
I got you covered. How did you feel about the first Kendrick Lamar song with Metro?
It was okay, but out of all the songs that had came out, I had the Ross song first. I had the Kendrick or the Future song second. Mainly because I didn't like none of Future shit. So I didn't really feel like that shit even went together. That's just my opinion, once again. So at first I had the Ross shit, the Kendrick shit. I didn't like that Drake shit at all, man. I think Drake's way fucking overrated. And to me, I don't ever know if that nigga ever wrote any of his fucking bars. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, your own caffeine, which nigga, you had the URL niggas with you. So them niggas could have been writing some of your bars. Ain't no fucking telling. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
According to Kendrick, some nigga named Bean is helping you write bars. So that's why to me, that Drake shit wasn't all that. And I felt like that beat was really just like Halloween. You know what I'm saying? It was just the Halloween samples. And I feel like I heard that fucking shit 1,000,001 times. So that's how I had it. Now I got the Kendrick Euphoria record. I'm gonna have to put that above the Ross record for sure. Because even though the Ross record was hard, you know, just felt like that nigga should have been at home playing Papa or some shit. You say, go get you some Wingstop, my nigga.
For sure. You already know how I feel. First of all, Metro from the land, so.
Oh man, and man, that's the other thing I had really wanted to go in on, man, because man, that's what happened. Drake came out with that song, dropping "Give Me 50." Niggas was loving that, and then that nigga came out with the AI song. Oh man, this is the most innovative thing ever. Did you hear that? That nigga sounds he's rapping as he's Tupac. Man, that shit was ass. You know what I'm saying? That shit was horrible. And everybody, oh man, this is the most innovative, creative. Stop
Yeah.
dick eating, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Pause.
For me, it was bigger than that. I just didn't want no precedent to stand where anybody could use anybody else's voice. So I'm glad they pulled that shit off because I think I might have said that last time. It's big. That's some shit that's bigger than rap. You shouldn't be allowed to use anyone's likeness or voice you want to. You shouldn't be able to.
Man, I believe at the time of that, when that shit came out, you was one of the very niggas who was saying this is the dopest
I
shit
was
ever, and
not.
it's the most dangerous.
Bro,
This is
I definitely was.
the
First of
most
all,
dangerous barbarian we've ever seen,
I,
Drake.
I
Kendrick Lamar.
I definitely was not. But if you want to run with that, fine. But at least let me at least tell the people how the fuck I actually feel before you want to run with whatever you want to run with. What I'm saying is, I'm glad that shit failed because the picture was bigger than just a diss. You shouldn't be able to just run your voice through some shit, and now I can actually use your shit and make money off of it. Like I can actually use nah, nigga. No, because if that shit would have went, then not everything is crazy. Because now AI just don't fucking stay as AI in the underground. Now that shit I can use your shit. You know what I'm saying? Now he took that shit down because they got sued, nigga. He was like, hey nigga, take this shit down. We gonna sue your ass, goofy. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I was fucking with that Chris Brown disc for sure.
Man, hey, look, man, like, nigga.
I was fucking with
It's
that.
like I was telling my cousin, I was like, man, if I was Quavo, I would approach that shit a little bit differently. And then that nigga Skin Bone came out and did exactly what what the fuck I would have did. Nigga, I would have made a song called Woman Beater. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have made.
Uh-huh. I definitely think this was well, we get my take on the shit. I definitely think this was that Euphoria was smacking smacking whatever the fuck had came out so forth. So that I would say we agree with. The same problem that I think Kendrick gonna have, it ain't gonna be as big of a problem as it was with Pusha T because he got way more of a following than Pusha T. It's just like when a motherfucker say, who's the best in the NBA? And by best, what you mean? Who scored the most? Who got the best defense? Whatever. Like I feel like again, song wise, I feel like Drake is gonna make a better, more snappier song. He gonna have a song that got the catchy shit that motherfuckers is just singing. Kendrick gonna have the shit that you gotta listen to 2 or 3 times and catch everything that he say because it's double and triple entendres, right? And you're gonna be like, God damn, he fucked that nigga around. But then Drake is gonna come back with some shit where nigga your motherfucking 10-year-old niece is singing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't escape that shit. It's that type of shit, right? So That's how I really feel about it. I feel like anytime that you put Kendrick Lamar, I wish Metro would have made him a beat for this new shit he just did, right? Because that's really what he need. That's why that was the thing about like that, right? Didn't nobody listen to part four from Kendrick Lamar? You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't nobody even hear the diss that he, you know what I'm saying, the shit that he just smashed on second verse of that shit, right? Because don't nobody be listening like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you heard it. How did you hear it if don't nobody be listening?
I'm just talking about the masses, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a hip hop head, so again,
Man, sure
that's,
you are. Run DMD.
that's why I enjoy the shit, and that's why I can actually
You jumped up
say
here.
what the fuck I'm saying about it. Um, but the average motherfucker ain't. So it just depends on. Hell yeah, it just depends on what you call the shit. That was what made Pac so special because that nigga had that nigga had the whole world singing the goddamn diss song. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. Can you imagine? Can you
Hey
imagine that,
man.
bro? Can
Hey,
you?
hold on. 420 girl just said that's all they have on him. What about heroin? and meth? Nigga, they got that on that nigga Breezy. That nigga is a fucking that nigga got to be having that dope fiend link. Nigga. We be saying that shit. Now that nigga is talented. Hey, I put Chris Brown, and a lot of niggas gonna hate me. But I put Chris Brown over Michael Jackson. But that's just me. That's just me. That's my right. Let's just be it. That's my right. But hey, man, I still would have made a song called "Woman Beater." The album would have been a wife beater or an A shirt for niggas who a little bit, a little bit more fashion forward ass niggas. We don't call them wife beaters. We call them A
Let me
shirts.
ask you this, and that's true. The problem always be like this. Now, did you like the Quavo? First of all, did you like the Quavo song?
Yeah, the Quavo song. It wasn't the best I've ever heard, but hey, I appreciate that nigga Quavo saying something and coming right out. And I thought
It,
the beat was cool. And hey, man, don't we all love a little bit of takeoff?
I
I
feel
think
like
we all.
Takeoff. What made that song special was Takeoff number one. That was what made the song special. It wasn't in no shape, way, fashion, or form better than the Chris Brown song, but it was a great example of what I be talking about. That song that Quavo made is a lot more likely to be played. Like it was a more popular. I can't. You know what I'm talking about though. It would be. It seemed like it would be played more than the Chris Brown song. You see what I mean? It seemed like it would get more spins because it seemed like that type of song. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
look, man, and I'm Quavo. Nigga, nigga, I can get dead niggas' vocals authorized. I'm Quavo. You know what
But
I'm saying?
but they say, but
RP to Takeoff. Not just call him a dead nigga, but he is a dead nigga. RP that, man.
I agree. All these addicts are artists. Tuesday's gonna be quiet like a Sunday. Past 8 months, listen to your podcast and FYG breaks the matrix. We go on Sunday. That's true. You did break the matrix.
Hey, look, man. I said we could do Tuesday, but the nigga said he don't want to be podcasting at midnight. And I get it. Makes great sense.
No, I don't think anybody wants to be up for a midnight podcast. I don't think anybody would want that. I mean, shit, we could. I was cool with moving that shit. You seen the option you gave me? Did you want to pre-record it or did you want to just move that shit down? I'm like, man, let's move that shit down. I fuck with the crowd. I get my energy from these motherfuckers in the crowd. But no, it's gonna be a dope ass lineup though on Sunday. I think I don't watch a lot of them shows, but it's still gonna be. I watch some of them. I ain't gonna lie, I go in. I mean, here's the thing. I just like people. I don't know. I fuck with all of them though, to an extent. The shit cool. I think the shit is definitely depend on how you look at it. I enjoy a lot of the sides of the shit. I liked a lot of the music that they made. I didn't. First of all, when you be saying people say it's a oh my god. Hey, look, man, motherfucker said Duppy was a work of art and a great man. Look, that song was trash. I hate slow fucking that shit. So look, I don't even listen to what motherfuckers say. That don't matter to me. Uh, to me, the worst song out of all of that shit was the Raw song. The best song, complete song wise, like complete project was Metro Boomin shit. That's still the best song out of all of that shit.
Cool, man.
Dragon Master B, what it do? Be you be sleep on Sunday? Well, your ass gonna be woke this Sunday, and it is only 5 days away, huh? That's why it's gonna be a bonus. It ain't even a week. But it's gonna be we gonna look, hey yo, we gonna be back to the real shit, and I'm gonna actually have some structured things I'm gonna do like I said I was gonna do. Cause I just remember what I said I was gonna do, and I didn't do it. But I wrote it down in my Stone and Streaming book. My Stone and Streaming book right here. That ain't me. No, that is righteous. It do sound like he cleaning the deep freezer, don't it? Yeah, I wrote it in my handy dandy Stone and Streaming notebook. I'm sorry, it is loud. I can't turn that shit down. It do sound like he's scraping the deep freezer though.
Who y'all talking about, me?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! I thought I was muted. I'm sorry, guys and gals. Dragon Master B.
What the fuck? I think he got him available. He got him available on this site. Actually, he don't know it yet. I'm gonna do some spark.
Not no more.
Some spark.
That was a limited Stone and Streaming capsule release. Teaching niggas next time y'all better jump on it.
Hey, my nigga said capsule release. It's a limited time only capsule release. What? Hey, you know I got some. I started CC over here too. I got some CC growing over here. It's still little. I decided I'm gonna do a garden every other episode, so I show the garden Sunday this time because it look a little different. I got it. I need the shit to look a little different at least. Fuck. So far so good. I did trip off I can't say I'm gonna start just using can of cocoa only. I think I told you that. I'm only gonna use can of cocoa because I don't really rinse my cocoa like that. And these last bricks that I bought, no bueno. It really caused me a lot of problems because I didn't do it. Usually I was getting a psycho cocoa, which I didn't rinse that. That never caused me no problems, but you know, I'm gonna have to go ahead and spend a little bit of money and use that shit, the can of cocoa, because apparently the way they rinse the cocoa when they do it is with salt water, and can of cocoa do it with like fresh water or some shit like that. But I know when I got that small bag in there, hey, that fixed a lot of shit that I had going on. So I do know that. But then I had used the cocoa, and I know that once my plants was bigger, they adjusted. It took a longer time to adjust. You know what I'm saying? But they did adjust because they were stronger. But it was whooping them younger plants ass. Matter of fact, man, it was whooping that. Not only that, but just the pH swing was just whooping them plants ass. Hey yo, I might have to try that dope pill. I've been hearing good things about that shit. I have been hearing good things about that, and I already used the nutrients anyway. I don't like using the plastic bags, but if I can just cut that shit open and just pour it in my pot or whatever, cool. But hey, and I don't know if y'all do watch Dudes Grow, but I assume half of y'all do. But they were saying some other shit that I be talking about too. They were saying, and I agree with, like, man, one of the benefits of cocoa is using a smaller pot versus a bigger pot. And that's how they ended up feeding their plants 2 to 3 times a day because like you're not really drenching that shit. And if you're getting good growth in a 1 gallon pot, you're gonna have to feed a couple times a day. But you got to be getting good growth and you got to be dialed in. Got to be dialed in, as my man Piff 1000 would say. Got to be dialed in. Got to be dialed in. And you'll feed 2 3 times a day, but you ain't doing it in no 10 gallon pot. But I always grow in like no bigger than a 3 gallon pot usually, and I always have like 5.5 foot tall plants. I ain't no tall dude, but they be my height usually. Not lately, because it's been a hard year for me, very hard year. I fucked up a lot of shit this year. Good God. We bouncing back now finally, but some of that shit was due to the surgeries and shit, but some of that shit was just due to me just fucking up shit. Good God, I just fucked up shit.
Yeah, man, we talk about that shit all the time. Niggas be growing in cycles, man, but it's part of the game, man. Part of the game. Roll me one up, man.
Quick fill, huh? Yeah. Let's see. I want to do. They got it on Amazon. Let's see. What's here?
You over there searching quick fill bags, man?
Of course. How could I not be?
Nice, man. Nice.
What is this? Oh yeah. I think I gotta go to their site.
Oh, yeah, man. Get
For
the
sure.
information, find out about them shits, and let us know on the next episode of Stone and
I
Show.
certainly will. I certainly will not. You will not. I know you ready to get out of here. I'm just trying to clear these last comments that people can see. Using them right now, my clones. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, they was talking about yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna have to go to the site. I'm again, nigga be brainwashed the fuck with Amazon. Like, oh, go to Amazon because it'll get here quick. Motherfuckers be Amazon and spoils you. Made you think that everybody's supposed to get that shit in a day and a half and shit.
You know what, man? I got some. You know what? I got some shit to say about Amazon, and I'm gonna talk about that shit on the next episode of.
My God, Coco. Yeah, that's what's up. Going out to the side case of 10 bags. Okay. Oh, y'all fuck with that shit, huh? Okay. My niggas, y'all see, I grow like how I grow. We all on the same level. We ain't even big enough to have grow operations yet. Not yet. It'll get to that point. Maybe. It depends on how your local laws are. In LA, man, y'all been busting like that for like, man, oh my gosh, since like fucking 90 something. So we like how y'all was in like 96 right now in St. Louis. Anyway, you got anything you want to add? Because I know you ready to get the fuck out of here. I know you over there, chipping ice or whatever the fuck it is you over there doing.
Chipping ice. Nigga, I was mixing concrete, nigga. What kind of nigga I look like to you?
Well, that wasn't it. Hemoglobin. What's in the hemoglobin?
Man, you already know what it is, man. Shit, man, I ain't got too much going on. Today is the last day to get that free pack of CC. FYGspray.com.
FYG spray.
Shout out to all the fine folks out there in the chat, all the Stone Streaming family.
Shout out to the folks. Stone Streaming family.
That's pretty much it, man. That's all I got.
That's all you got? Nothing else?
That's all I got, brother. Long wind.
All right, man. You heard him, man. We're done here. Nothing else left to do but get out your umbrellas, people.
Rain, 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 rain. Every time you see the boy, got a brand new strain. And the shit so Waco. Flame, 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 flame. Put your ass in a ditch. Saddam El Hussein. Two things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. Two things that a nigga know. Pot the beans, let the shit grow. Green like that mean go. That mean go. That mango. That mango. Peep the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would a green take you? As far as you go. That mango. That mango. Peep the game. Cheddar lingo. Nigga, how far would a green take you? As far as you go. It ain't no game. It ain't no game. All of these niggas, they looking for game. Lining they pockets, they flooding they pockets, they lining they pockets with all of this change. Shit ain't no game, shit ain't no game. All of these niggas, they do it for game. But one thing won't change, it will remain the same. None of these niggas will ever reign. All these hundreds in this bitch is gone. Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gone. Hope you brought your umbrella, it's gone. And we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds in this bitch is gon' Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gon' hope you brought your umbrella, it's gon' and we gon' cause it's gon' all these hundreds in this bitch is gon' Tommy gun, honey bun, it's gon' hope you brought your umbrella, it's gon' and we gon' cause it's gon'